Okay, so the first focus about these four videos is that in the first one, what it tries to explain is that what is a visual aid, but mainly it talks about the visual aids in your daily life. For example, which kinds they exist and what uses you can give to them. Visual aid is very important to learn how to use, and to not only learn how to use but to apply it, because we can know how to do some things, but it is important to also apply it in our speeches or in different things. As I saw, it can be different things such as apps or pages in internet that you can use as your visual aid, and that's very cool to know. And then going to the next video, we can see that they start to talk about how to create your own visual aids, because as I said in the first video, you can see that in on the internet there are a lot of visual aids. They are different and they can occupy a different space or use in your speeches. But when you create yourself, you know what's the point of that specific visual aid. Um, for example, there are some visual aids that you can create with a board, um, with different materials like markers or such things, and they can add something different to your speech, and then complement what you're talking about. But I think that going after this topic, talking about the brain may seem a little disconnected, but I think I understand the point of having that there. Your brain works in an extraordinary way. There are people who studies just the brain, and that's a lot of studies, not as simple as you may think, but it is really cool to know that visual aids are something that can create focus on your speech. And for example, if I'm talking about something, I don't know, anything in a specific, and I have a picture of a cat, our mind can remember that picture, or while seeing that picture again, may remember what I was talking about in the speech. And that's the use of your memory while practicing speech. And then the fourth one is the most tricky one, because it talks about personality or identity crisis, for example. What it tries to explain is that you may be a very good doctor and you are as successful as you can be, but you may not know who you really are. Your profession or what you do isn't always what you are as a person, and that's what identity is about, and the importance of trying to understand who are you, who which kind of person do you want to be, but because that's a decision you make, no one makes it for you. So that's why I understood about the four videos. Thank you for your attention.